The credit for the invention of Adobe Photoshop goes to Thomas Knoll, who invented the first version of Photoshop in 1987, which was known as Display Program. The latest version of Photoshop is popularly known as Photoshop CC. It was released in August 2018. Students, you have noticed that photographs in marriage albums, magazines, or catalogs of any cosmetic company are much different from common pictures. So, eventually, a person looks better in the pictures than they look in the real life. How it's possible? It is possible by Adobe Photoshop. It is developed by Adobe system and it is widely used by millions of people. It is used for creating or editing with photograph. So due to the popularity of this software, it has been accepted as an industry standard for graphics professionals. There are various features of Photoshop CC. It has a revised user-friendly interface. Photo editing can be done more effectively with very little efforts. Quickly selection can be made. Content aware patch. What is the use of content aware patch? It allows you to heal undesirable portion of an image. Content aware move enables you to select pixels and drag it to some other place. Retouching can be done. Layer effects preserve the original state of the image while manipulating another version of it. Using blur gallery, you can apply or combine 3 different kinds of blur and create effects. Recording can be done. Auto alignment and blending feature is also available. You can see the preview of your image. Quickly selection can be done. You can remove the unwanted object from the picture using the vanishing pen tool. So there are so many features. Now start practical. To start Photoshop, click on the start button. Then click on all program. Then select Photoshop CC, Adobe Photoshop CC. Select it. Now we will see the components of the Photoshop. First component is menu bar. At the top we can see this is menu bar. What is the use of menu bar? Menu bar is used to show all main menu of the Photoshop like file, edit, image, layer. These are the main menu of Photoshop. Next is the option bar control panel. What is the use of option bar control panel? Option bar is used to show the options related to selected tool. For example, now I am selecting this tool. So tool will be changed accordingly. Next is document window. This is document window. Document window is used to show the image file that you want to edit. Panels. At the right side we can see there are different panels. First panel is color panel. From color panel we can change the foreground color and background color. This is foreground color. If you will click on it, from here you can change foreground color. Select desired color, whatever color you want to choose. Then OK. Foreground color is changed. Now by clicking on white color you can change background color. This is background color. Okay, like this you can change background color and foreground color by using color panel. Next is swatches panel. Swatches panel is used to show the frequently used colors. Adjustment. Adjustment is used to apply an effect to a group of layers. From adjustment tool, from adjustment panel, we can apply effects on various layers. Next is style panel. This is style panel. Here we can see there are different styles. If you want to edit your own, if you want to create your own style, you can create your own style also. And if you want to select already exist style, you can select that. And selecting it like this, you can apply styles. At the top, this is history panel. History panel is used to show the history and undo changes easily. Layers panel is used to display all layers of the image. This is layers panel. Here we can see all the layers of the image. And here we can see this is tools panel. At the left hand side we can see this is tools panel. What is the use of tools panel? Tool panels is used for drawing, painting and manipulating the image. It looks like an artist paint box. Now next topic is how can we open an existing file. To open an existing file you can click on the file, then after click on open, and shortcut key to open is Ctrl+O. Click on it, then select desired file, whatever file you want to open, and click on open. Like this you can open an existing file. Now next is how can you create a new file. To create a new file, first click on the file tab, and shortcut key to open new file Ctrl+N, and for new Ctrl+N. Click on it. From this dialog box we can select desired properties, and first is give desired name. I am giving here first image. Then document type. Which type of document you are going to create, you can select that. There are different types of document like default Photoshop size, US paper, international paper, photo, web, mobile app design, iconography, artboard, lighthouse and custom. I am selecting here photo. Then size you can change. Click on it and then select desired size, weight, height, resolution and color mode can be changed from here. RGB stands for red, green, blue color. This is bitmap, grayscale, RGB, and next is CMYK. CMYK means cyan, magenta, yellow and black color. There are 4 color combination and in RGB 3 color combination. So CMYK is little bit darker than RGB because there are combination of 4 colors. Now I am selecting RGB color. Click on it. Then if you want to change the background color, you can change from here. Click on this white box, then select color. Okay, as you can see here, selected color is here. Color profile can be changed and pixel aspect ratio from here you can change. Then click on OK. This is new file. Now how can you insert image on this background? To insert an image you can click on the file, then after place embedded option. Place embedded, click on it, then select the file. I am selecting penguins and place. Size can be changed. You can move it. I am using here move tool. This is move tool. I am using this tool. Okay, like this you can insert image. Now how can you save it? To save it, click on the file tab, then select save. Shortcut key to save is Ctrl+S. Place before saving, place. Okay, now give name. I have given first image and select the location wherever you want to save it. I am selecting it. I am selecting here D drive. Select it and then click on save. Then click on OK. Like this you can save. And to close particular file, how can you close it? Close. Shortcut key to close is Ctrl+W. And if you want to close all files, whatever file you have opened, if you want to close that, you can select close all. close Control plus W and close all Control plus Alt plus Control plus W. I am selecting this. Now move on the next topic. It is selection tool. This is selection tool. At the corner we can see there is a small triangular. If you will right click on it, you can see more options related to the selected tool. There are 4 options: rectangular marquee tool, elliptical marquee tool, single row marquee tool and single column marquee tool. So first I will use rectangular tool. Rectangular tool is used to select in rectangular form. Now cut it. I am pressing Ctrl plus X, then paste. Now use move tool. This is move tool. It is used to move. Now you can move it at the desired place. I am moving here. Okay. Next tool is elliptical marquee tool. Elliptical marquee tool is used to select in circular form. Okay, select it. Then again you can cut it. Ctrl X, then Ctrl V. Now move it by using move tool. Like this you can use selection tools. Next tool is lasso tool. Now for using lasso tool, open a new file. Open and now select a file. I am selecting this file, penguins. Open it. It is opened. Now next tool is lasso tool. Lasso tool is a freehand selection tool. Lasso tool is a freehand selection tool. There are 3 lasso tools as you can see on the picture. This is lasso tool. If you will click on it, you can see lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool, magnetic lasso tool. There are 3 options: lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool and magnetic lasso tool. Now we will see difference among them. First select lasso tool. It is freehand tool. Okay, select it. Wherever you will select, it will be selected. Wherever you will draw the line, it will be selected. I am selecting. Done. Now Control X, cut, and on the new file I am pasting this file, new. Okay, paste here. This is lasso tool. This is lasso tool and it is freehand tool. जहाँ जहाँ पर पॉइंटर मूव हुआ वही वही से इसने इसको सिलेक्ट किया है. अब next tool is polygonal lasso tool. Select it, polygonal lasso tool, then select. What is the difference between lasso and polygonal lasso? Lasso tool is a freehand tool. Wherever you will move your mouse pointer, it will be selected. And in the form of polygonal lasso, it will select in straight segment. Now I am selecting it. Seeing penguin I have already selected with lasso tool. Now I am using polygonal lasso tool. Now we will see how it is working. Okay, now cut it. Control X I have done. File, new file, I'm pasting, paste here. This is polygonal lasso and it is lasso. I hope you can see difference between these two, lasso and polygonal lasso. So now move on the next. It is magnetic lasso tool. Select it and then after start using it. What it will do, in this border snaps to the edges of the desired area of the image. As it is clear by name also, it is magnetic tool. So it is used to select quickly selecting objects with the complex edges. Now use, जहाँ जहाँ पर इसको एजेस मिल रही है ये ऑटोमेटिकली सिलेक्ट कर रहा है इसको. Okay. Selected. Now Control X and paste in the new file. I hope difference among these three tools is clear now. Lasso tool, polygonal lasso tool and magnetic lasso tool. Lasso is a free hand tool. जहाँ जहाँ पर भी आप अपने माउस पॉइंटर को मूव करोगे ये उसकी एज वहीं से सिलेक्ट कर लेगा. नेक्स्ट है पॉलीगनल लेसो. पॉलीगनल लेसो क्या करेगा? पॉलीगनल लेसो भी फ्री हैंड टूल है बट इट विल सेलेक्ट इन स्ट्रेट सेगमेंट्स. नेक्स्ट इज मैग्नेटिक लेसो टूल. मैग्नेटिक लेसो टूल क्या करता है? जहाँ पर इसको एजेस मिलेंगी, शार्प एजेस, मैग्नेट की तरह फिक्स हो जाएगा वहीं पर और ये उसको शार्पली सेलेक्ट कर लेगा. ठीक है, दिस इज़ द डिफरेंस अमंग दीज थ्री. Next tool is move tool. Move tool I have already explained. It is used to move. First select the area. Now I am selecting it by using magnetic lasso. Then after I will tell you how to use move tool. It is selected. Now this is move tool. And you can move it directly. Wherever you want to move it, you can move. As it is clear by name, move tool is used to move. And shortcut key for move tool is V. Next tool is crop tool. Crop tool, as you all are using in the mobile phone also, it is used to crop the image. I am cropping this. Okay, so as you will press enter key, it will select this image only. Like this you can use crop tool. Shortcut key for crop tool is C.